Hi everyone, this is Joman. Today I'm just going to draw a bunch of different poses. What do you guys usually like to draw? Do you enjoy drawing people? I really love drawing people because someday I want to make my own comics. Back in the day, I practiced a lot of pure imagination drawing without any reference. But as time went on, I realized I actually didn't really understand poses at all. I didn't have a good sense of what kinds of poses people actually make in real life. So now I just look at tons of references and practice a lot. Knowing poses is a little different from being able to draw good anatomy. Not knowing poses means I literally can't even imagine that pose in my head. But if I already know a simple pose like this one, then from there I can draw something like this pretty easily. The problem is when I don't even know what the base pose looks like. Does that make sense? That's why these days, whenever I look at a reference and draw, I often think, so this is what that pose actually looks like. Which poses look pretty or elegant? Which ones look unusual or quirky? I think about those things a lot. You can probably hear my pencil sound. I actually really like hearing the pencil scratch against the paper. To make that nice scratchy sound, you don't draw super slowly and carefully. You kind of go swoosh, swoosh quickly like this. When I draw from reference, I don't just copy exactly what I see. It helps a lot if you think about why something looks the way it does. For example, with clothes. Usually you'd expect lots of folds and wrinkles, but these pants are super tight fitting, so actually not that many big wrinkles appear. Just some small ones here and there. And lines like this go down and then curve back up, right? Even in a single line like this, I try to imagine what's happening on the hidden side too. Because the arm is pointing backward, the line from the shoulder to the elbow comes forward like this. That helps show that the arm is actually going behind the body. The flow from shoulder to elbow, the way it curves here. You learn a lot of this just by drawing repeatedly, but it's also good to stay curious and ask yourself why it looks like this. Once you've blocked in the basic shape, think about which parts should I make darker or stronger to look nicer, where should I emphasize. When using reference, instead of always doing standard model poses, it's really fun to pick a single cool frame from a movie or drama and draw that. For this old man, I think it looks better without drawing the pupils in the eyes. I spent so much time just on the grandfather's face. The way I'm drawing right now is what I call free croquet. Loose, free lines. Very enjoyable and literally freeing. But behind this kind of loose drawing, you still need solid structural and anatomical practice underneath. I've been teaching those more structured processes steadily on my YouTube membership and Patreon, so if you're interested, come join and study together. So today I just drew a bunch of different poses like this. If we draw lots of poses from photos like this, will we be able to draw them from imagination next time without reference? Honestly, probably not easily. Of course, some of you might say, I don't really want to draw without reference. I just enjoy drawing while looking at photos. If that's you, then keep doing exactly this. Lots of reference drawing practice. But if your goal is, I want to create original stuff from my imagination without reference, then even while drawing from photos, you need to be thinking about the structure underneath. You'll need to simplify, learn to draw tiny gesture versions like this, and then build details on top of that small structural foundation. I used to worry about this a lot in the past, but these days I don't stress about it anymore. Why? Because if you keep drawing from reference while always thinking about the structure underneath, it naturally gets better over time. I'm still far from perfect, but I'm trying to keep improving little by little in that area. The face doesn't look pretty. Let me change the face real quick. Alright, that's it for today. See you next time. Bye.